first, nah, Mr. Marcello, yo, real life it starts like that. My brother, Mr. Marcello, like real now, that's not my birth brother. People don't know that, like, some people think that is, but I just call him my brother because he saved my life. When he got his deal with Tough Guy and No Limit, that was how I even got to be around people like Master P and C Murder and all of that. And one of our homeboys, Dodo, who was running the Tough Guy label, he got killed. And then C Murder reached in, you know, and hollered at me one day. He saw me in the work uniform. I was going to work at Toys R Us, and he was like, "Nah, dog, like, fucking come to the house or some shit, and let's see what's poppin'." I went to his crib in Baton Rouge, and I didn't go to Toys R Us, needless to say. And everything was cool, and then that shit happened with him, in that club, and they took him away. You know what I'm saying? And then Master P called, like a year after C Murder was in jail. I was working at fucking, I got a job after C went to jail. I don't know where I was at, though. I was working at a fucking, like somewhere where Rocky was at, like a butcher. Like I was in like a meat market, pause. I was working over there, and then Master P called my mom's house. I don't even know, cause I didn't have a cell phone. He called my mom's crib, and my mom was like, "Yo, fucking Master P's on the phone." So I got on the phone. He's like, "What you doing down there? Like, you fucking around, you gonna get killed down there in the city." I'm like, whoa, you know. He's like, "Come to Houston." I went to Houston, and I did 8 records that night for 504 Boys. I did 8 records that night, and then I was No Limit, like, you know, for a couple years. And then me and Wayne had, like, we seen each other like a couple times. We holler just from being in the city and shit, and just being like close to the same age and trying to, you know, just hustling. So I hollered at him about getting on a record when I was thinking about setting up my own shit, when I started trying to put my own company together, because all my friends started rapping while I was rapping, and I was like, shit, I could do the same thing. I should try and set up, you know, an avenue for us. And I already figured that I was gonna start a label at that point, like early in the game. Even when I was with No Limit, I was thinking about how I would set it up. And when I was thinking about doing my own shit, I hollered at Wayne about just getting on a record. And then he said, instead of getting on a record, why don't we just, you know, fuck around? I'm doing this shit. And I already was independent at that point. I had stopped fucking with No Limit. I just told him, like, I'm gonna do my own shit. So he was like, nah, let's just try and line up on some shit. And I went to Miami, and fuck, we did a gang of records that evening. Like, anytime somebody had the same work ethic as me, like, I clicked with you immediately. So we did a shitload of records that night, and then we just came up with what we were gonna do. And everything was cool. Nothing happened, you know what I'm saying? Like, right whenever, like, the button was getting ready to get pushed, I just unpushed it because I knew what I wanted to do, you know what I'm saying? And if I would have let the button get pushed, like right when where the cash had and all that was gonna do it, I think that I wouldn't have been able to funnel my friends in and bring my homies in and us be able to do only what we want to do, because I would have been married to what got me successful. So what everybody fuck with me for now is because I just talk about whatever I just did and whatever I'm actually doing and what I actually have on and whatever, you know. So this is what I don't want to escape, you know what I'm saying? I got no problem with this. Like, I didn't want to be married to something that I didn't really mean, and that's awesome, you know what I'm saying? That's cool. Talk about Bugattis, you have a Bugatti, that's awesome, you know, like, I didn't want to do that. I was like, let me just say, you know, I got a fucking 84 Monte Carlo. My songs are gonna be a little, you know what I'm saying, a little taken down a notch. I'm gonna say this, I like beats that sound like this, you know what I'm saying? So I just had to do my own thing. And at that point, you know, once I started doing my own shit, everybody, you know, kind of warmed up to me, and here it is.